Conservative New Media peeps, what's up? It's me, John D. Villarreal. So here's the question now. We've got this big UFC 124 fight coming up, and we just had the K1 Heavyweight Grand Prix kickboxing match with Alistair Overeem, the Strikeforce MMA champion, heavyweight champion, just won. And the question has to be, who has the best heavyweights right now? In which promotion? Is it Strikeforce or is it UFC? And I have to say it's absolutely Strikeforce. There's no question about it, friends. I mean, you have to look at, okay, who's the champion of UFC? Cain Velasquez. Okay, he's good, he's cool, whatever like that. Is he going to draw big pay-per-views? You know, he's beat some good people, but what big names does he beat or whatever like that? Yes, he beat Brock Lesnar, and that was fantastic. But you have to remember, a lot of people, there's a lot of hardcore MMA fans that thought that Brock Lesnar wasn't a legit champion. I thought and predicted that Brock Lesnar was going to win that fight. I was wrong about that. I like Cain. I think he's got great skills. But let's say, okay, fine, you got Cain Velasquez. And you got Brock Lesnar, who just got beat by Cain Velasquez. You got Shane Carwin, who got beat by Brock Lesnar. And then you have Frank Mir, who's been absolutely abused by Brock Lesnar. And nobody wants to see that third fight. And then who else do you have there? You have like Randy Couture, who sometimes goes heavyweight, sometimes goes light heavyweight. We're not quite sure. And I mean, yes, he is Captain America, and we love Randy Couture. But you know, he's never done like amazing as heavyweight. Yes, he was heavyweight champion for a while when he knocked out Tim Sylvia. But I'm talking about this new crop of like super heavyweights, where there's sort of better, what I believe, in my personal opinion, a better level of competition. But any way you want to slice it, Randy Couture, he is Captain America. He's getting towards the end of his career. I mean, the guy's almost 50, okay? And he's fantastic. And then you have Junior Dos Santos, who's absolutely legit, very good heavyweight. But then it's like, kind of, who else do you have? They keep trying to resuscitate Czech Congo and, all this type of stuff, but it's just kind of like, there isn't really that top level. Now you flip over, you look at Strikeforce. Who does Strikeforce have? Strikeforce has Alistair Overeem, who just basically, the Demolition Man, who absolutely destroyed Peter Aerts in the K1 Heavyweight Grand Prix kickboxing tournament over there in Japan. That is no joke. That is huge. He's proven that he could do something just amazing. He just demolished Brett Rogers. Brett Rogers is very legit heavyweight. There's no question about it. And then you have Fedor. Fedor, everybody knows, is the last emperor. Renowned as literally the best MMA fighter, maybe ever. Really, I think so. And I think Fedor's beat, what, 4 or 5 ex-UFC heavyweight champions? He's just torn them all up. Fabricio Verdun, an excellent MMA heavyweight who has tremendous submission skills, and he's the guy that beat Fedor, and he's fantastic. And then you have, some people that are coming up. Bobby Lashley, who looked good, but he got a little exposed with his cardio and whatnot. Now Dave Bautista is in the mix. Herschel Walker is now in the mix. I mean, you've got a lot of people coming up in Strikeforce. I think they just signed some other big folks too. Josh Barnett, whenever he gets his stuff together, I think he's with Strikeforce. I may have that wrong. But you have a lot of talent now on that Strikeforce heavyweight roster that is extremely exciting. And my question to you, MMA fans, in your personal opinion, who do you think has the better roster? Is it UFC or is it Strikeforce? In my personal opinion, I think it's hands down Strikeforce. You're not going to find the kind of combination of a Verdun, Fedor, and an Alistair Overeem there at the top, with a lot of other interesting big names coming up as well. I think they have a very strong roster. I think it's very interesting, and they're only adding to it. But you tell me what you think. It's open to debate. Comments below, subscribe above. I'm John D. Villarreal, and you're watching Conservative New Media. This is the MMA Report.